You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter. And they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints. Young Kweku has it all teed up. And here we go from New Orleans. Returning it from the 4. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25. Couple yards short at the 23.
At their own 23-yard
line. Out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Pass 18 Cardinal. Panther 11.
First play is to the air. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
All set to go now from the 35. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
It's a pickup of 46 yards. That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Ready? 19 Tiger. Ready?
A play fake now. Willis to throw. He brings it in. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal coming up.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal.
Hello.
They'll run. Jacobs. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Saints take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Reed now to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Sent to the ground by Pete Warner.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Here's Penix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Penix working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. We got the football clock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Can you call that play in a huddle as a quarterback? You break the huddle, and you can almost feel it right from the jump. You get that surge at the point of attack on 4th and short. They did, and then some to move those chains.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Play action, here's Penix. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. From the shotgun, Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Bijan Robinson that time out of the backfield. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Third and long for him here. And we put everything he's got behind it. That's caught at the 25. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. Young Hui Koo on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Willis looking to throw. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he could do it right there.
Okay.
We're lucky to still have this football, Brock. Now let's see if they can come through on 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Putting Olave on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Ready,
Throwing on first down, Willis. Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Willis to throw it. Now setting up a screen for Jacobs. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
Ready? Ready? Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Willis. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Dragon 60, Viking 18.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on third down. Turning to Jacobs on third. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up 4th down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 5.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll have a chance to take the lead here as they line up for the field goal. Aubrey puts it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Carter on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Cuts it to the right sideline. It's inside the 10. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
1st and goal, Atlanta.
Robinson. Reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead.
14, Saints 10.
Koo all lined up and ready to put this one away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Willis. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Saints first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the zone read, here's Jacobs. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Jalen Walker firing over to take him down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Willis finds him over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
We've got a screen to the running back. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
At that down and distance, this group is pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
19 tight, 9, let's go. Ready.
Here's Willis. Cut near the goal line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Rob, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that is a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down.
3-yard line.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Here we go. Dragon 60. 70 Lions. Go.
To throw, here's Willis. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a second quarter lead. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Reed now to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Penix here from the gun. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. To the air with Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
3rd down, it's Penix. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go.
Robinson on the inside give. He cuts it to the right sideline. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
1st down, Falcons.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Staying with Robinson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Penix looking to pass. He'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. The Saints calling for a timeout. So they're first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Penix working from the gun. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this 3rd down.
Let's go now. Panthers 60. Panthers 7-5. 7-5. Trap 60. Trap 60. Hut, hut.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. So now on 4th down, the Falcons electing to send Younghoe Koo after the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Throwing is Willis. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
2nd and 10. Here's Willis. Has it downfield, working the left. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Willis now. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So 2nd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He's going to throw it again. On the move, headed right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible 2nd half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Here's Carter on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Penix off the play action. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Falcon 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're going play fake with Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
From the shotgun, Penix trying for the deep ball. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take the lead right away in half number 2.
That quarterback knew he was going to wear one to get that throwaway, and he'll be happy to make that trade-off every single time when it leads to a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Let's go now. Go.
Here's Willis to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On the ready.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Let's go. 19, 18. Come on, come on, come on. Let go.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
14 yards.
First and 10 from the 43.
First down.
Here we go. Shot.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Count. Rig alert. Rig alert. Warrior 70. Mustang 19. Ready.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Brought down at the 18.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Willis looking to throw. Hauled in by Olave, left side. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if we wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
70 Timberwolf. Ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. So they get dings for the holding. You got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down.
Panther 60. Panther 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
3rd and long for him here. Into a crowd, and the defender comes up with it. Clark Phillips with the pick. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. Not
the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line.
18, run. 18, run. Here we go.
Play fake, Penix. He puts a mail under it deep down the left. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. It sets up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go now. 19, sorry. 19.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Pass complete to Robinson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he can't get there, but what a game. Down to the goal line, he's pushed out just a couple yards short. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Let's go.
Play action. Here's Penix. Gets it to his fullback. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Koo on now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
Saints 17.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Ooh, poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken down.
At their own 15-yard line.
Ready up.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
18 Rattler. Now that. Not Cowboy 80. Let's go now.
Willis to throw it. He's trying to go deep again. They connect on the deep shot. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
That's good for the Saints.
3/4 in the books from this one. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. First and 10 from the 43.
Tag. Hut.
To throw, here's Willis. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 20 at the 47-yard line.
Come on. Set. Not set. 76.
Willis. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
79 Broncos. Here we go. Scott. Dragon 60. Panther 60. Buffalo 18. Hut, hut.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Right side, Shaheed's got it. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. He goes to the hurry up here.
That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18.
In the red zone on 1st. This one's caught. And he's going to be marked down a yard shy of that marker. Looking quickly here.
Complete to Trey Fuller.
2nd and very short. Looking to pass. Throws caught. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's another Saints 1st down. 1st First and goal at the 5-yard line.
The flag comes out. This is going to back them up to the edge of the end zone. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
Break.
You know, the jumpiness cost him 5. First and goal, a little bit tougher here.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Throwing from the gun. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
Let's go. 60 Maverick, 60 Viking, 18. Check go.
2nd and 10. Here's Willis. Chased out to his right. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now within 1 score in the 4th. Chris Olave with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. It's a foot race. The 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back.
Saints 23.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And the Falcons cover off the kick. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Handoff for Robinson, running right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Mustang 19. Set up. Cougar 19.
Another carry for Robinson. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
At the 29-yard line.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Let's go. Viking 18.
Penix now to throw. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. He dodged the tackle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
Shotgun snap. They'll get to Robinson. And they find them after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Falcons with a 10-point advantage. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They go play action. Here's Penix. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
Long way through for the Falcons field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
Koo able to put it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
His return starts at the 5. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
At their own 28-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 6. Panther 60.
Willis now. Buys time, rolling right. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they got in him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense to the line. 2nd down. Running left is Robinson. He finds space into the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
4-yard line.
Design quarterback run here. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that puts a bow on this one. For my part,